This is the Freedom Audio Show with Aaron Chen.
Hey, this is Aaron Chen, and in every single episode of the Freedom Audio Show, I'll be sharing one idea with you that has the potential to make you thousands of dollars in your business and will help you get closer to creating true freedom in your life. So sit back, relax, and let the journey begin. Hey guys, Aaron Chen here. Welcome to episode 110 of the Freedom Audio Show. I hope you are doing well. I hope you're crushing it inside of your business. I hope you're doing well this week. Been super busy over the last week or so, actually the last couple of months. Don't know if you know, but for those of you who listen to my audio show regularly, you know that I'm coming up with a new product. Looking to launch it maybe in about 2 or 3 weeks time. Hopefully, I don't want to set a solid date because there's still a lot of stuff to do. But in this episode, I wanted to give you two resources that will really help you to build out your business and just grow it to different levels. Okay, so the first thing really is that for a long time I've been doing affiliate marketing, right? And for those of you who don't know what affiliate marketing is, all you're doing is you're taking other people's products and you're finding a group of people that want it on the internet, a group of people that have a problem, and you basically recommend it to those people. You're kind of like the middle person, right? And you recommend good products to that group of people that want to solve a problem, and you help them get that problem solved. And that's all affiliate marketing is. You're recommending other people's stuff. But when you start to dive into your own product creation, right? Because I've been doing this for a while now, have gotten a certain level of results, and I definitely see a gap in the market because there's just some really bad products out there on affiliate marketing. I've reviewed hundreds and hundreds of affiliate marketing products, and 90%, 95% of these products are just horrible. They're rubbish, right? They just leave out a whole bunch of information, and that's why people are confused. They don't really understand how to move forward in their business. And so that's why I'm on this journey right now to fill that gap, to create something that's really powerful, really potent, that will help the average person out there who wants to learn a little bit more about how to sell digital products online, how to do it properly, okay? Because I've been through this process, and for 8 years I was buying horrible stuff and just so much junk out there. It's ridiculous, right? And so on my journey to creating this product, the interesting thing is when you move from selling affiliate products to creating your own stuff, the skill set to do that is just completely different, because now it's not just about creating videos and creating simple sales funnels and learning how to write emails and learning how to build a relationship with your audience. It's about all this other stuff that you never really had to do when you're just a straight affiliate marketer. So product creation comes with a whole host of new skills that you have to learn, like creating solid a proper sales website. Maybe learning how to write sales copy for your front end sales letter, doing video sales letters, learning the upsell process, doing all the support, doing all the merchant accounts. There's a whole bunch of stuff, creating the curriculum, creating all the physical stuff inside of your curriculum. And so there was just a lot of stuff to learn, right? And so the last couple of months, actually it's been more than 2 months that I started this process. It has been a steep learning curve. This is not my first product. This is actually my second product. But because of the nature of this product and the detail that I'm going into, it's a much more solid product than, or I would say detailed and comprehensive product than the first product that I released, Video Authority Mastery. Even though Video Authority Mastery is an awesome product, this one is just next level. There's just so much other stuff that I had to think about, right? And so throughout your journey, as you are building stuff out, as whatever level that you're at, whether you're just starting affiliate marketing or you're just starting internet marketing, you're selling other people's stuff, it doesn't really matter. But understand that there's always the next level, right? There's always another level that you're going to have to grow into. You're going to have to learn, and just realize that what got you here today is not going to get you there tomorrow, if that makes sense, right? So what got you to $10,000 is not going to get you to $50,000, for example, okay? Or what got you to $50,000 is not going to get you to $100,000 or $500,000 or whatever it is, right? So the next level jump, you're definitely going to have to learn to transform and learn new skills and do something different. Otherwise, you're never going to get to that next level, right? And so as I was learning how to do a lot of these things, I had to learn these skills, so learn how to build out a proper video sales letter. How do you write the sales copy for it? How do you make it sound good? Because just because your product is awesome, and I think that this is going to be an amazing product, and I don't want to toot my own horn. Fingers crossed the launch goes well and everything. But I've really put my heart and soul into this. I've really been very strategic. I wanted to make sure that students coming into this program are really getting what they're paying for, and they're really learning step by step, over the shoulder, click by click. How do I do that? But at the same time, don't be spoon feeding people, to make sure that they're really learning and they're using their brain, so that they can get value, but at the same time grow and become successful affiliate marketing or internet marketing entrepreneurs, right? And so it's been very, very challenging, I should say, creating the curriculum and doing all this stuff, and learning the skills to create something that's great, but at the same time make sure that it sells well. Because just because you've got a great product doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to sell a lot of that product, right? And that's the thing. And that's why you see a lot of products out there that are crap, but the product creators have actually sold a lot of those products, because the strategy behind selling something is very different from the quality of the product, if that makes sense, right? And that's why you see so many products on the marketplace that might not be that great, but the product creators have made a lot of money from the launches and from selling the product in general, okay? So the product and how you sell the product are two completely different things, right? So I'm trying to get both right. I'm trying to create a great product that will help a lot of people, transform a lot of people's lives, but at the same time, I need to make sure that the selling mechanism of that product is spot on, so that I can generate a lot of sales and do very, very well in that department as well, because it's important, right? If I create a great product and I can't get it into people's hands and people aren't buying the product, then that's a problem, okay? And so that for me has been a real learning process. And one of the resources that I've been using, and I want to share this resource with you right now, is Russell Brunson's .com Secrets. If you don't know about this book, this is Russell Brunson's first book. Actually, he wrote this quite a few years ago, right? And when I first bought it, which was a few years ago, I wasn't ready for it at that time, because unless you start creating your own products, this book won't make very much sense, okay? But if you decide that you want to start to create some of your own products because you've gotten to a certain level inside of your business, or maybe you've got an idea and you want to get it out to the world and you want to start creating it, then this book is a great book. It's really going to help you to do that. So towards the end of the book, I think it's page 170 onwards, right? So he talks about front-end funnels and self-liquidating offers and one-time upsells and all that great stuff. It starts from page 170 onwards. It starts to talk about how do you actually write a video sales letter? How do you write a one-time offer upsell? How do you create a webinar sales funnel? How do you write out a video sales letter, self-liquidating offer, for example, okay? If you don't know what all those things are, don't worry about it so much. But when you get to that stage where you're creating your own products, then these are some of the things that you might have to look into, okay? So that's one great resource, Russell Brunson's .com Secrets. It's really gonna help you. It's really helped me on this journey to of product creation. Another resource that I wanted to give you, and you may have heard me talk about this a lot, is when you start to build out stuff, right? Whether you're building out graphics or you need an introduction for your podcast, like this podcast right now, my introduction, I didn't create it because I don't have the skills to do that. I used a third party, right? Or if you have to get your logo designed, or you have to get maybe some images on your website, right? Because you're probably not a graphic designer. You need to go out there and hire people that are good at this to help you do that, okay? And so one of the websites that I use to create a lot of my collaterals, right? So my marketing collaterals, like my any what's this called? This is I've got a six-figure conversion diagram that I wanted to create and illustrate. So I get illustrated. I've got my 10 values of inside of inside of the program I'm creating, and I've even got something called a campaign blueprint, right? That people can start to write out and strategically plan out their business. Well, I got all of these collaterals designed and done on a website called Fiverr, Fiverr. Now, there are a lot of other websites like this as well. There's another one called Upwork, upwork.com. Upwork is a little bit more expensive. I think Fiverr is a good website. It started off as a website where everything cost $5 to do, but now it's kind of morphed. Things cost a little bit more now, $10, $15, $30, $50. They even have designers and workers, freelancers there that are what they call pro level, and so they will cost in the hundreds, like $300, $400, $500, $800 to contract them out for work. But again, there are a lot of people that start at $5, $10, $15, $20 per job that you want to ask them to do. So if you're building out a business and you're like, Aaron, where do I get my logo designed? Or, Aaron, where do I get my podcast introduction designed? Because that's what I want to do. I got my podcast intro done for $150 on Fiverr, right? So it's not going to cost $5, but you have to understand that, doing a podcast introduction does require a lot more work than just, 10 minutes, right? So it's going to cost a little bit more. But if you're someone who wants to build stuff out, like you want to build out a logo, you want to build out maybe some graphics for your website, you want a voiceover done, you want some SEO backwork done for your website or whatever it is, driving backlinks to your YouTube videos or to your website, to your articles and stuff like that, then you can check out Fiverr, because I get all of my stuff done there, right? And just understand that sometimes it's really about writing stuff down. So if you have an idea for a logo, just like for this particular product that I'm releasing soon, I had an idea in my head, and so I scribbled it down on a piece of paper, and then I took a picture of it and I sent it to my designer on Fiverr, right? And then they took that design and they're like, okay, and then they started to play around with it. They played around with the colors and all that great stuff, and at the end I had a great product that I was really happy with, right? But sometimes it is a process. Sometimes you do have to scribble stuff down on a piece of paper and write it out and plan it out. Just like when I wanted to plan out my campaign blueprint, for example, right, I had to first come up with the sketches of what I wanted it to look like, and then I found the right person who could design that campaign blueprint, and then they tweaked it, they made it look nice. We changed the design, back and forth, and there's a lot of back and forth when you're creating stuff, right? But remember that once you've created something that you're happy with, it's going to be there forever, right? Because when I release this product, this is going to be evergreen. People are going to know me in this industry for this particular program, right? So it doesn't matter if you spend a little bit more time on it, okay? So if you're like, oh, Aaron, I don't have that much time and I don't have that much money. I don't want to have to be investing all this time into this stuff. But remember that this is an asset that you're creating, right? These are online assets, okay? So whether you're at your stage of your business, whether you're ready to create your own stuff or not, I hope that this episode, has helped you to understand that there are additional resources out there that will help you on your journey to building out a very, very powerful income on the internet, right? And so one of those resources is .com Secrets by Russell Brunson, that will help you to understand the sales flow and the different ways that you can sell your products online, okay? And another resource is Fiverr, where there are literally thousands of freelancers on this website that will help you to create whatever collaterals, marketing collaterals, websites, podcasts, introductions, music intros, video bumpers, whatever you need for your business is on that website. And just make sure that that you use this resource, right? Don't be cheap, okay? Be willing to spend a little bit of money on your business, because that's what you're building. You're building an asset that will pay you for life if you do this properly. All right, so listen, I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Freedom Audio Show. I hope you go out there and crush it, okay? And I'll catch you very, very soon on the next episode, and all the best.